laying in my bed, very cozy. I hit the spot. You know what it is. I hit the spot. I was about to send off into blissful slumber. And then I got this overwhelming sense to come and record myself talking about my first experience getting testosterone. So cool. So I'm going to follow my body and just press record. I put on pants, put on a sweater. Here I am. Take you briefly about my experience and why it hit me the way it did. So, I got my first shot of testosterone about 3 days ago, and I am lucky enough to have a Planned Parenthood that is very close by. The resources are very aplenty where I'm from in Austin, Texas, and I am beyond grateful for that because I know that that's not everybody's situation right now. And one thing I love about Planned Parenthood is that they will always ask, the very first question they ask is, of course, other than how's your day going? But they ask, are you feeling safe in all your relationships? I've been through so many doctors, so many OBGYNs even. Nobody has ever asked me that as a medical professional, you know, without direct prompting. But yeah, so if anyone raised an eyebrow at Planned Parenthood, put it back down, baby. Uh, so so I went through them, and I originally wanted to do the patch, and I was lucky enough to again have an amazing staff of people who gave me a call, and they said, "Joe, so sorry, but we actually don't have the patch. It's just not available right now in our area. So we have to do either the gel or the injection." And the gel's complicated for a lot of different reasons. But I said, okay, we're going to be brave. We're going to be bold. We're going to do the injection. I am not a fan of needles. If you've seen my body's body of work, you understand that I have lots of tattoos. I should be fine, right? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Anytime I'm getting a phlebotomy or my blood being drawn, it takes me time. It takes me a lot of refocusing, a lot of good self-talk, and then a good humbling after. But I just realized how funny it was to talk because I have my earplugs still in. Like I got my earplugs. I was ready for bed, y'all. I was ready for bed. So I'm like, I don't know how loud I'm talking. Can you even hear me? Anyways, so I say I'm so nervous about this injection, and the the practitioner that I work with said, if you want to come in, we could do a whole practice run. I can give you all the details, all the information. We could do it together. And I said, okay. And so we did it. We went, and she broke everything down. She told me about, what how to get the syringes out. I am not in the medical field, nor have I ever been in the medical field as an actual medical being. Front desk, yes. Medical stuff, no. And so she was so patient with me and so kind. And it came the time. It came the time for the shot. And I said, okay, we're going to do this. And this is the first time I said, and I'm going to look at it. And she said, you don't have to look at it. I said, no, I'm going to look at it. Every other time, just like, mm-hmm. La 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 la. This time I said, no, I'm ready. I'm going to look at it. And I watched, and we put it in my leg the first time. And we did the thing. We got it ready to inject. We'll swipe you with a alcohol wipe. put it in, and then whoop, and it was done. It was done. It felt fine. It felt like plucking a hair. It felt so easy and so simple. Like the big Goliath thing that I've been fighting about taking testosterone was never really about taking testosterone. It was the fear of not being accepted by my old life again. That was the scary part. It was never the testosterone. It was never that thing. It was the emotions that I was afraid of. It wasn't the needle either. I chalked it up to I was just really afraid of a needle, but it wasn't. And I say all of this to reiterate that there are people who are really, really afraid of what that thing can do and does. Hormone replacement therapy. And people are so afraid, so afraid, overly afraid. Not people who want to take it and are afraid of, you know, all the side effects and and again being accepted by our old lives, by our current lives, even by our future lives. All of it is survival. We want to be loved, we want to be accepted, we want to fit in. But some people are afraid to the point that they don't understand. It's just like plucking a hair. It's just like putting on clothes that make you feel good. It's just like getting a tattoo. It's with you forever. There's some parts that you'll lose, and there's some parts that you'll keep. You can get it reversed if you wanted to. It's so silly. And I wanted to let people know, wanted to let you know that it's easy. It's easy. The changes, the emotions, all of that is going to come to the surface because you're choosing to do something that you want to do. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you. And even if this is just me watching this, I'm so proud of you. You thought it was so scary. And you're okay. And you're going to be okay. And the people that you care about in this city, in the next cities, all over the world, you believe that people should have that peace. And they do. So, the next time you see someone overreacting, thinking that what you want is too hard, too complicated, too anything, I hope you can look back on this and say, it's just a pluck. It's really not that hard. It's really not that complicated. We're still the same people. I'm the same person I was before my T shot that I am now. If anything, I'm a lot cooler because internally I know that I did something for myself. That's what matters. Duh. Time for bed. Is there anything else that I want to lay off my chest? Mm. I think a big part of why this is coming up for me is because my Nandi's birthday, my mom's birthday is today, which is September 11th, which I know is always not thinking of like a celebratory day. I grieve and I mourn, and I also celebrate my Nandi's birthday. Her having, if she's on the other dimension, and I think she'd be really proud of me. I don't think we've never talked about anything like very LGBTQ in our family besides the idea of just like don't fuck with people who are different. Um, and grateful for that. But she was always so curious and she always just like wanted to know different cultures, different religions, different ideologies. And I wonder if she would have wanted to ask me questions and like dig deep and if she would buy books on what I'm going through. I wonder. But I get to dream about that. So I hope you guys have a really, really peaceful, wholesome day or night because I'm about to go to bed and I'm about to have me a peaceful, wholesome